Hey everyone, it's Jazzy here from Greenttons doing another unboxing. This time I'm doing something a little different. This is right out of 1970s. This is vintage craft kit called Dip-A-Flower, and you make these really beautiful flowers that look like glass. I'm not expecting the contents to be usable because of the age of the kit, but I'm going to check it out anyway. So it was new in package with the plastic wrapping, but of course, like everything, I have to take a peek before I do the video. So my aunt bought this for me as a surprise. She found it at an estate sale. Wow, that's totally 1970s, right? Check that out. Okay, so it says new, exciting, make magnificent floral bouquets with Dip-A-Flower. And this is kind of like, well, it's a very lengthy and detailed instruction book. So it gives you all the directions, it shows you how to do it. So you basically take wire and wrap it around whatever you have. Bend the flower, dip it in the solution, put it in styrofoam to dry, and then shape it. So I'm going to try, if everything is dry in here, which I suspect it is, I'm going to try to use the contents that they provide and make them with resin. And that'll be at the end of this video. So this is all in black and white, but I know when I looked at it, yeah, here it is. They've got these fantastic color photos. Check these out. Mine are not gonna look like that, I'll tell you that right now. These are exquisite. But they do give you the shapes so that you can bend your wire according to the shapes and make things that look like that. But I'm sure with practice you can get really good at it. But these are pretty magnificent, and the color photos are really cool. Check this one out. These are really nice. So anyway, let's get into, oh, and I guess these are all the colors that you can get. And by the way, I've tried to find this online. I don't believe the company is still in business in the United States. This is where it was originally. If anybody has any information on this company and wants to leave a comment in the description box, I'd love to try to buy more of this solution, but I have a feeling it's not made here anymore. So let's see what's in the box here. Well, there's lots of stuff. So there's wire. It's very long because obviously you make big flowers, and it's pretty pliable. So it looks like 26 gauge wire. It's pretty thin. Let's see what it says in the box. It says you can order extras by mail. 15 piece heavy green wire. Oh, if it was green, it's not anymore. It's like gray. Maybe you can see that. Florist tape, bundles of stamen peps. It says you can buy the 1/4 ounce bottle of the enamel for 30 cents. Holy cow. All right, so anyway, this is the wire. This is the styrofoam, so after you shape your wire, you styrofoam to dry. Oh, it's even got a little, there's stuff all over it. Little envelope to place your order. How cute is that? Now we'd go to the internet, which no, they didn't have that. What is this? Oh, this is thinner. Looks like it evaporated a little. I don't know if you can see, it's about half a bottle. Spancraft thinner, caution flammable. Wow, okay, we'll put that back. Florist tape, you've got stamens. Oh, these actually look like you could probably still use them. It's got like a little cotton ball kind of thing in the middle. Yeah, you could probably shape these, and they're already wrapped with the florist tape, so that's pretty cool. So here is, oh wow, these are rubber band in here. And this is literally how it arrived. So this is exactly how they package it. So it's got rubber bands around these little cardboard flaps. Dip-A-Flower, golden orange, and ruby red. Oh, wait, maybe it is still liquidy. I thought this stuff would have been dried out. We're gonna find out. Okay, let's see what's in bottle number 1. Let's see if I'd be surprised if this stuff is still good after 50 years. It's a long time to be sitting in here. Okay, I'm almost got it open. Ooh, that sounded fresh. That was like a good pop, like a good air pop. Oh wait, I got the wrong. Let me get this off of here. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? This stuff is still good. Holy cow. Wait, I gotta smell it off camera. Well, you won't be able to see me smell it. Oh, holy crap, don't ever do that. It's really strong. It smells like, I don't know, it smells like a really strong paint. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe this stuff is still good. Oh, this is crazy. Okay, now I'm super excited. I did not expect that. This one feels light. This is ruby red. Okay, so wait, just so I don't screw anything up, let me just cap that. Dang, that is some strong stuff. It smells like rubbing alcohol mixed with paint. That's the best way I could describe it. Like isopropyl alcohol and paint. Now this one feels really light, so I got a feeling this one's dry. I could not, oh, and you can see there's like some stuff in the edge, so maybe, and this was sealed in plastic, so it's not like anybody played with this toy and then put it back in the box. This was never opened. This was sealed in plastic. Okay. Oh wow, it's making a mess. Yeah, this one feels light, but even if there's a little bit in it, I am so gonna try this. Okay, so let's see. Very excited that the other one actually has stuff in it. A little bit more and I'll have this one open. It's a little bit harder to get this one open. And I want to peek, but I can't get under here. Seriously, why can't I get this one open? Okay. And ooh, yucky. Yeah, this one's, holy cow, I don't know if I can get that in camera so you can see it. It's super, super dried out. I'm trying to get an angle so that you can see this, but yeah, it's really hard in here. Let's see if I can get some light on it. You can see that down in there? It looks like a mudslide. Yeah, that's interesting that one is totally dried out and one isn't. Well, I wonder how long it will last. Okay, I'm gonna cap this one up just because we're not gonna use the ruby red. So it looks like we will be making golden orange flowers. So let's see, let's go back to the instructions. Okay, so wrap wire around proper sized jar as indicated for each flower and twist ends tightly 4 or 5 times. For a long pointed petal, shape wire shown above. For a long rounded petal, shape with fingers. Okay, so let me grab, I'm gonna grab, here, my Bonnie Bell Lip Smacker Acrylic Crayon Lip Gloss. I think that will be what I'm gonna wrap. I'll take one of these. So this is the wire. Oh, I need this. Oh, I didn't bring any cutters. I wonder if I can cut this with scissors. I forgot to bring my wire cutters. So let's see. Let me put the book out so you guys can see that again. So we're gonna wrap this. So we'll wrap this around here. Okay, a couple of nice little wire wraps. Try to keep it neat. It's not very neat. I'm gonna see if I can cut this. Probably ruin my scissors. Ah, that was easier than I thought. Okay, slide this off. Now it's showing here to bend it to give it kind of a cute shape. No, I forgot to pull it with the scissors. There we go. This is actually really easy wire to shape. Okay, so there is my first petal. Pretty fancy? Not really? Okay. Let's see. This is crazy. I don't know if this stuff is supposed to be this goopy, but okay, let's see. First dip. Oh wow, that is some thick stuff. Ooh, very cool. Now this is supposed to air dry. Wow, that's messy. Let me try again. I maybe let it drip towards the stem so it doesn't mess up the petal. Okay, wait, I don't know if you guys can see this or not. I don't know if it's supposed to be this thick, but I really don't know. That's pretty cool. Did that dry already? Kind of. All right. Again, this is 50 years old, so who knows if this is... Oh, this is sweet. Okay, so I'm going to make some more petals, put them in here, and I will be back. I have to read in the book to see how long you have to let them dry. So when I'm done making my first flower, I'll be right back. It says in the book that they may feel dry in 5 minutes, but that you should wait about 20 to 30 minutes so that the film will be thoroughly dry. I'm gonna go ahead and make a few more flower petals, and then I'll come back and we'll see if that floral tape is any good. Okay, be back. So it's been about, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes or so, and they feel pretty good. Like, I feel like I could wrap these without damaging them. I went to that little bundle of stamen peps, and I took one out, tried to kind of form it. It says basically, back in the instructions, it kind of tells you, you know, how to shape them and all that. Oh, by the way, I did find this. I was going through the book a little bit. Dip a Flower by Lizbeth Whiting. It's great creative fun. So that was 50 years ago, so maybe more, because who knows, she probably invented it before it actually came to market. So let's see, I'm gonna try to use the small one. This one I'm not crazy about because the stem is really goopy and it's still kind of soft. Wow, that's pretty cool. It's kind of fun to like. So I don't know if I'm gonna use that one. So well, I guess I have to because I only have 5. All right, well, let's just see. We are going to try to wrap this, the floral tape off with a baby wipe to get all the styrofoam off. So hopefully it's usable. If it's not, I'm just gonna wire wrap it with wire. Shape that. I'm gonna wrap it twice. I'm gonna wrap it once with, I don't even know if this stuff will work. I mean, floral tape's not sticky really anyway, it just kind of sticks to itself. Let's see if this will stick to itself. So I wrap it really tight. Oh, it seems to hold. I'll probably still wrap it with wire when I'm done, but this definitely makes it easier to hold the bundle. Oh, surprised that stuff actually, wow, after 50 years it actually still works. That's crazy. I feel like I just opened a time capsule. All right, so let's get the rest of them in here and then we'll shape them. Okay, so let's put some of the bigger ones. This stuff is really cool. I wish you could like feel it. It's very much feels like plastic wrap, but like thicker, but definitely if you're not careful, like you could puncture right through it. Okay, so that doesn't really look very good, does it? Let's see if I can smush that one in. All right, it's pretty shaped. It's a really pretty color. Let's see if I can bend this more. Maybe it doesn't even need another set of petals. I think I'm gonna put the bigger ones between the smaller ones because honestly, I'm really not sure how to do this. Ooh, that looks kind of cool, overlapping. Yeah, we'll do that. That'll look very full then. It'll be a bountiful flower. Ooh, I like that. So I don't think I did that one yet, but it looks pretty overlapped already. Do we get this one in here? Turn this. I feel like I'm making a bow or something with this little guy. Oops, put him over here now. Ooh, that's not too bad. So let me wrap this with tape and shape it, and we'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So here is my completed flower, and I wrapped the entire stem. I cut off all the excess wire. Here is what it looks like. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the same wire and floral tape that they provide, and I'm going to try, and I'll use the stamens too. I'm going to try to make this with UV resin. So I'm going to go get all my supplies and I'm going to try to match that red color. So I'm going to see if I can bring 1970 to 2020. So I've made 10 of these little guys out of the wire that came with the Dip-A-Flower kit. I've decided to use a red UV resin pigment. It's the best match I could find. So when you dip the wire in here, you have to get it down on the twist part, and then it will make it kind of like that film that you need. And then just keep spinning it like this. Just keep spinning it and spinning it and spinning it and spinning it. It'll kind of prevent it from dripping, but you gotta kind of spin it really fast and then get it under the lamp at the same time and spin it until it does a flash cure. And then you get a pretty decent petal then. That one's a little thick on the back, but I'm gonna do that again. Okay, so here's another tip. In addition to spinning and dipping it down to the twist, I'm putting it in a mold that's pretty deep. This is a hemisphere mold. It's a lot easier because it's not as shallow as a mixing cup. So now you can kind of let the resin flow to where you need it, and once I get it where I want it, wipe off the excess. And this is the second coat. Spin, 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 spin. Get this thing spinning, get it under the lamp, and that worked pretty well. So I'm gonna mix up a little bit more resin so it's deeper because I really want to be able to dip this in. I was trying not to waste resin, and then by putting it in the mixing bowl, I ended up wasting a ton of resin. Okay, so I've got all my little flower petals made and cured. So I thought that that stamen was too big for my little miniature petals, so I cut the cottony part off and I cut half of the little stamens out to make it smaller. So hopefully it'll look more proportionate, and now we'll be right back. So here is the finished project. The Dip-A-Flower on the left, and this one made out of resin. Do you like 1970 or 2020? I really like the Dip-A-Flower stuff. I mean, I know I've said this like way too many times. This stuff is really smelly, but if anybody knows where you can get more of this, I think this would be a great thing to do maybe outside on a nice day where you have really good ventilation. But the flower is really pretty, and I love the transparency of it. And you can see my finger through it. This was with 2 coats of resin. The resin, you can get really creative, and I think it'd be fun to like do like the lower third of the flower with like glitter, which I may go back and do. And I think you could really dress it up. But this was a really fun project. I love the Dip-A-Flower. I love the resin. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. And please hit the bell notification so you'll always know when I post new videos. Thanks for watching. Happy 2020.